What's up guys, Yusuf Shah from Tech Droids and welcome to my unboxing of the new OnePlus 7T in the Glacier Blue as well as the Frosted Silver color. Let's compare the two colors and let's talk about the third phone from OnePlus in 2019. Is the OnePlus 7T worth the 38,000 rupees price tag? All that in this video. So with that being said, let's get started. Alright, so starting off the unboxing, let's talk about the box itself because things have changed here. The box is now orange in color as well as it has a message on the front in bold black letters for the community. People who buy OnePlus phones, the company appreciates them. Lift that lid up and first things first is this documentation packet. Contains your reading material, a letter from the co-founder, stickers, warranty information, quick start guide, safety and regulatory information, all the boring stuff, and maybe the long box, maybe to indicate the 20:9 aspect ratio. Then you have the phone itself in the Glacier Blue color. It has that matte finish, but it still has that shine to it and it gets covered in fingerprints the moment you start using it. Let's boot that phone up and I'm already getting the Nokia Lumia, Motorola as well as Red Hydrogen vibes from it. Android 10 out of the box. Next you have this case, very generic, should get the job done for the first few weeks, get some extra grip protection, protected from scratches, dust and stuff like that. Next you have a SIM ejector tool, very essential, and followed by the USB Type-C cable for charging and data syncing. This is USB Type-C to Type-A, also helps in that warp charging process. Next up, you have your big bulky white warp charge adapter. So this is 30 watt super fast charging, and also the OnePlus 7T has warp charge 30T, so that's some improvements to the phone's hardware and battery management. Here's a glimpse of what you get in the box. Next, let's quickly unbox the Frosted Silver as well. Accessories remain the same. Here's the phone itself. Let's boot it up. And to me, both colors look absolutely amazing. Very gorgeous, new stunning design. I don't have my thoughts on the circular camera cutout. I'm still getting used to it, but then the rest of the phone looks really good. Alright, so now talking about the OnePlus 7T itself, it's an incremental upgrade over the OnePlus 7 and it's very similar to the OnePlus 7 as well as the 7 Pro. Takes things from both the phones and improves on them. Starting off with the display on the front, it's a 6.55 inch Full HD Plus display, so 2400 into 1080. It's a fluid AMOLED panel, so 90Hz refresh rate. OnePlus is trying to bring 90Hz to all their phones now, so even budget segment has 90Hz, and this is going to be one of the best displays you can get in this price. Not only the refresh rate, but the quality of the display itself is also very good. It is not better than the OnePlus 7 Pro. It's right below the OnePlus 7 Pro, but the quality itself is really good. Gets plenty bright, very sharp, and if you like play games, watch movies, like to consume a lot of media on your phone, this display will not disappoint. The bezels are a little narrower, they're a little thinner, as well as the notch, that water droplet notch on the front is going to be smaller, so 36% smaller compared to the OnePlus 7, and it still has the same 16 megapixel front camera, so really nice design change and makes the whole experience more immersive. Alright, so now talking about the hardware on the OnePlus 7T, we have the new Snapdragon 855 Plus, which is a faster processor compared to the 855, which is on the OnePlus 7 and the 7 Pro. You have 6 or 8 GB of RAM, 128 to 256 GB of UFS 3.0 storage, 3800 mAh battery that is charging by the USB Type-C port, and it's got warp charge 30T. That'll get you half an hour and 70% of battery. So even if you don't have the largest battery in the world, this phone will charge fast, so that kind of compensate for it, and the battery life itself is very good. And out of the box you get Android 10, and also on top is going to be Oxygen OS with all the good features like Zen mode, Fanatic mode, RAM boost, and there's so many software features that OnePlus puts in, but it's still going to be very smooth, very snappy. Multitasking was great. The software itself is very fast, and OnePlus does some really good job in the optimization. Whereas very less bloatware. There's some OnePlus apps, that's pretty much it, and everything else is like very clean, stock Android kind of thing. Alright, so now talking about the design of the OnePlus 7T, there are some little changes here and there going around the phone. First thing you'll notice will be the alert slider. It's more tighter, you get more of a feedback now, and the haptic motor inside the phone is also improved. It's a really good vibration feedback when you slide the alert slider for your sound profiles, as well as the speaker grill towards the front above the notch is now wider, so it's a bigger speaker grill. Towards the bottom you have your USB Type-C port in the center, flanked by again 2 speaker grills, and the stereo setup is very good for just content consumption or gaming. It's a decent sound quality, it does support Dolby Atmos, and that's pretty much it. Talking about the warp charge 30T, it's more from the inside of the phone, so things have changed inside. The software optimization as well as their battery algorithm, the way they manage battery life, that has changed. So in turn, not going too technical, you'll get 23% more faster charging compared to previous warp charge, so that's really good. Even though it's only a 3800 mAh battery, the faster charging kind of compensates for it. So even if you run out of battery, you can get, back up and running very quickly. Now coming to the color comparison part of this video, there's two colors in the OnePlus 7T, Glacier Blue and Frosted Silver. They might seem, very similar to you guys even in this video, because they are in real life. Now these are matte devices, but they're not as matte as maybe the iPhone 11 Pro. They still have kind of that shine to it, it gets fingerprinty. It is still kind of glossy in my opinion, but the gradient effect on the back is really nice. Like it's taken to another level, and whenever like you turn the phone around in different angles, when light is hitting it in different angles, you get a different kind of color obviously, and there's no patterns or anything, it's just the color shift. And yeah, the gradient pattern is good. If you're into this, you can go for it, and it totally comes down to you. You'll have to choose between the silver and the Glacier Blue. The silver is more like a gray color, so that's that. So check out what kind of clothes do you wear, what kind of shoes, watches. It is going to be a fashion statement at the end of the day, what kind of color you like, and then pick your color. In my opinion, I like the Glacier Blue. Has like that brightness to it, and that's that. I would still recommend going with a case and a skin to just protect the phone itself. Scratches, fingerprint, it's all going to be normal. It's still a glass phone, so no exceptions here. But both the colors are really nice. They look stunning. They look really beautiful in my opinion. So yeah, totally comes down to you, Glacier Blue or Frosted Silver. Alright, so now talking about the OnePlus 7T's highlight feature, and that's going to be the triple cameras on the back. So 3 cameras, 48 megapixel main sensor with f1.6 aperture, 16 megapixel ultra wide angle camera, 117 degree field of view, 12 megapixel telephoto camera with 2x optical zoom, and a 16 megapixel front camera. And if this setup sounds familiar, it's the same thing from the OnePlus 7 Pro. These are the same cameras, same exact cameras. There's no change here. But some software features are added, so you have 4K 30 fps video that's going to be enabled on the ultra wide angle camera. There's this super close macro mode, and also you have just super slow motion, 4K 60 fps, all the good features, so portrait mode, pro mode, and everything. It's a really good experience clicking pictures on this camera setup, and shots turn out really good. Here are some camera samples for the first time. Also a very bad selfie. Enjoy. So cameras, in my opinion, again, are really good. The camera app itself is pretty, intuitive, pretty sophisticated, very organized. Not the best part of the phone, like OnePlus cameras haven't been the best, like they haven't been world class in any phone. So you're paying 38,000 rupees, you're getting justifiable camera quality, and it should be good enough. Like this is going to be the only area where they compromise. Other than that, everything else is pretty good. Now talking about some of the extra features which this phone might not have, that's going to be an IP rating. There's no wireless charging still, and yeah, some of the little features, expandable storage, headphone jack, these features are cut down and you might not get it here. But other than that, for 38,000 rupees, the OnePlus 7T is a really good device. It falls in between the OnePlus 7 for 33,000 rupees and the OnePlus 7 Pro for 49,000 rupees. It strikes that balance between value for money. It's a really good sweet spot if you're planning to get into a flagship kind of experience. If you can't afford the OnePlus 7 Pro, but if you just don't want to go for the 7, the 7T is going to be a good option. 2 colors, and yeah, it's a very simple phone. Like you're getting the best of both worlds. You're getting some things from the OnePlus 7 and the 7 Pro as well, improved, and just a really good upgrade in my opinion. But if you're already using a 7 or a 7 Pro, there's no sense. It doesn't make sense buying the OnePlus 7T. If you're on a 6T, you can definitely move to the 7T. If you're on a 6 or 5T, 5, anything older than that, definitely a good upgrade. Thanks so much for watching this video, guys. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, then go ahead and smash the like button. And yeah, that's been it, guys. Thanks so much. Huge thanks to you guys for watching this video till the end. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, then go ahead and smash the like button, and also let me know in the comments down below, what do you think about the OnePlus 7T? Which color do you like? Are you buying it? What are your thoughts about this video or the phone? Anything. I'll be there replying to you guys. Subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell so don't miss out on future uploads. And I'll talk to you guys in the next one. Peace out.